Morning guys. I'm going to keep the voice down because there's a few anglers here today, but we are fishing Center Lake and we're carp fishing today. It's a gorgeous morning, it's nice and still. Just met a couple of really nice guys to my right who carp fishing. Oh, just seen some swells look come off the end of that island. Anyway, I'll show you my setup in a minute. It's all very basic. I'm no expert at carp fishing whatsoever, but we've got our cheapo eco carp rods, 12 foot 2.5 pound test curve, lovely old but very reliable Shimano bait runner reels. Clip that, free running spool. When you get a fish on, turn the handle, it engages the clutch. We've got some Quorum optonics which I've never used before, so the first time out. Got the swingers there to hang on the line. Got some meat, got some boilies. Going to use some bloodworm boilies today. I've soaked a few in a bloodworm liquid, so we'll put one of those on soon. And the plan of attack is we're going to fish one rod in the margins, just down here, keeping it nice and quiet, and we're going to fish one over towards the island. Carp love places like that where you get overhanging trees, and that's all there is to it. Hopefully we'll catch a fish or two, and if we don't, doesn't matter, it's not the end of the world. But I've seen some bubbles, there are fish moving about. It's going to go up to about 15 degrees today, so it's going to be quite warm. Welcome to Fishing with Clive. Let's see what we can do. At the end of this week I retire. Oh dear, that means a bit more fishing, doesn't it? Ohio gozaimasu. Hello to my family in the Philippines. See you later in the year when you come back, and then we will go back. And also to Korea, greetings. Right, let's get a bait on, whack these rods out and start fishing. I've got 15 pound breaking strain line on there as well. Look at those little ones there. They're Egyptian geese. Cute. I think there's about 1, 2, 3, I think there's about 4 there, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, lovely. Look at that. Isn't that delightful? That's beautiful. Really nice. Excited about this, but we'll see what happens. Right, the first rod is going to be meat. So, get ourselves a nice chunky piece of meat here. There we go. And we just get our baiting needle. We're going to fish this right in the margins, right close in. You have to excuse me, it's been a while. Right, so what I do, this is just in case you've never carp fished before. As I say, I'm no expert, don't claim to be. So I'm going to push the baiting needle through the meat like that. Then I put the loop of the hair rig, it's called a hair rig, on there. I'll get it on like so. It will stay on. Push this up, stops that coming out. Then push the meat on like so. Just going to use a largish. Most of the bait here is maggot, worm, boilies, everything else, but I know meat can work very well. All fish will take meat. You've got tension here, ghost carp, common carp, mirror carp, over 30 pounds. Catfish in here to over 70. don't want one of those that big, I'd never get it in. And that is it. It's clipped on to a safety rig, so if the fish does get weeded up, this sleeve will pull out and this will come straight out the link, and then some anti-tangle tubing, and that is all there is to it. It's that basic. So we put this out in the margins, switch the bite alarm on, and then we wait. I'm not going to cast this out, it's just literally drop it close in. It's quite deep, this water, which is what I like, and when, as I say, we're not going far out. Just going to lob that down there. Tighten up the line a bit to it. The important thing is to make sure that we have the bait runner switched on. That's it. Okay, let's keep that quiet. I don't like optimics, they drive me up the wall, but they're very useful, especially if you want to relax. Put the swinger on, and we are good to go. And all I'm going to do now is put a few chunks of meat out around the bait. Just I can lob these out because I know exactly where it went. Very, very simple fishing. Let's get some meat out there. I don't know how often meat is actually used here, but this has got a good oily base to it. I mean, it's lovely to eat, and if I like it, the fish should like it. And just put that out like so, and that rod is now set up and ready. Now with the next rod, we're going to get this out a bit further. So we'll lower this down. I'm hoping we'll catch something today. The chances are quite good. I must admit, wasn't expecting it to be as busy as so we got one bait on the edge of those branches of that tree, just on the edge of them. Perfect cast. Bit lucky, but I'll take that. And the right hand rod is just underneath this tree with a scattering of meat. Now one of the anglers said he was here Saturday. He didn't fish, but his wife did. Apparently she had a catfish out and a carp, I think. But I would imagine Saturday must have been pretty busy here. This lake, when it gets warmer, especially at the weekends, nearly every single swim is taken. You've got baits going in everywhere. That's not really my cup of tea. There are more anglers here today than I thought. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of us. That's on a weekday, but that's okay. That's not too bad at all. It's a lovely water. There are some very big fish in here. Hence the reason I've got these beasts out, because the carp in here do go over 20, 25 pound. They can go up to near on 30. So if I was to hook a big one off the end of that tree, I need a rod that's got some power to be able to turn it, try and stop it getting in there. If it got in there, that's it, it's game over. But first we need to hear those optonics go beep 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 beep, scream off. The old reel's churning away. Lift up the rod, turn the handle to engage the clutch, and then play the fish. But as I say, this is all very basic carp fishing. I'm not an expert. I don't do it that often, but I do enjoy it nevertheless. But I do love to fish for other species of fish as well. We've got some, I think these are pineapple pop-ups. I haven't got any putty with me. Actually, I say that, I think I have actually. These pop up just off the bottom, so you could have them whatever height you want off the bottom. I can tell you, yeah, they got a very sweet smell to them, high visibility, so we'll stick this out for a few hours, and if it doesn't work, we'll pop one of these on and we'll lob that out. I mean, you can't miss it, can you? Look at the colour of them. And try one of those. The other ones we've got are, oh, get them out. Oh, just had a beat there on my left hand rod. That could be a liner, and the liner basically is where the fish might have just been brushing against the line, but the point is that's something there, so that's encouraging. And these are sweet. These manure pop-ups got a lovely smell to them, and again they're pop-ups, so they pop up just off the bottom. You can have whatever height you want. Obviously in weedy water, the weeds not too high up, you can pop the boilie up just above it, but you can adjust the height that the boilie sits up off the bottom, like so, basically. So we had a line on that left hand line, so that's encouraging. We might be lucky today, never know. Let's hope we are. But if we do blank, it's not the end of the world, not when you're doing this kind of fishing, because generally speaking we're after big fish. So, but let's enjoy a day together. Thanks so much for your support, guys, appreciate it a lot. So I'll quickly show you. It's just a putty you can put on the line. So because this water's quite green, I would use this one. If the water's more brown, you can use this camouflage, and if the water's very dark, you can use this one. But all you do with this, that's your putty. Just break a piece off, pinch it onto your line, away from the hook a little bit, depending how high you want the pop up to go. So you can build this up, make it heavier. If the pop up boilie comes up too high, it's no good. You just want it a little bit off the bottom, so you can pinch some of that on the line, and that'll just keep it off the bottom. So that's your pop up where my top finger is. That's the hook just down below, and along here is where your putty is going to be. So your bait's going to sit up just off the bottom. So we have got some putty. You can use a split shot, but putty would be better. There's not much chance to damage your hair rig or your line, whatever. These are the PVA mesh bags. You can get them in loads of different sizes, different lengths. This is a narrow one, which is ideal for if you just want to put a few boilies out. This one's wider, and you just basically drop the boilies into there. You can take this out, drop them into there. It's knotted at the bottom, and then cut it, knot it at the top. Just basically put your hook through it, and cast out, and they will disintegrate in the water, leaving the bait around the hook. And that's the very basic part of carp fishing. I like to keep things simple. See the families having their breakfast, which is lovely. Absolutely enjoying this. Got myself quite a decent carp mat. Important for looking after the fish. You don't lay them on the ground, damage their scales. So a nice sized mat keeps the fish nice and protected. And that is it. That's all there is to it. The rods are 2.5 pound test curve, so they are beasts. But I say, some very big catfish in here as well, so you need powerful rods. It's no good fishing here if you're carp fishing. It's no good using rods that are too soft. You just won't stand a chance. There was a large fish jump just for the other side of those branches that are sticking out in the water. I've had the bait out for just over an hour. I'll leave it for a bit longer. The right hand rod had a sharp pull on it and the swinger dropped off, but I didn't latch into anything because I think it just pulled the meat off before the hook was set. But it's just gone 10 o'clock, so anything can happen. Let's hope it does, eh guys? It's been a tough couple of months for many of us, but this is delightful today. It's really nice, lovely, enjoying this. Apparently Wednesday's supposed to be getting colder. Oh dear, you have to laugh, don't you? Oh, my right hand rod under the margins screamed off. It was nearly pulled off the bloody rod pod. And unfortunately, when I hit it, nothing there, but the tip was right round. It screamed off. I thought, oh, here we go. We're getting close, but we're not quite there yet. You'll have to excuse the noise of the aerator. Aerator? Yeah, that'll do. But yeah, it just came out of the blue. Beep, beep, beep. Off it went. Round. Tipped the rock right round. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. We're in, guys. Got ourselves a nice common carp. There we are, guys. Isn't that a beaut? We've done it. Still time for a few more, but that's made it worthwhile. Not a monster, but I reckon probably, I would say about £8, 8.5. What a lovely fish, isn't that beautiful? Lovely. Really, really made my day. Right, guys, coming up at 3 o'clock. It's got very quiet now. The old wind's gone up. It's got a bit of a chill to it as well. So the guys on the other side of me, they've had one carp. I don't know about the other guys around the corner. I might speak to them before we go. But anyway. Okay, so we only had the one fish. Wasn't a monster, but at least we caught him, so that's the main thing. We got our target fish, and a lovely fish it was too. It was a lovely common carp, so well pleased with that. And it's just been a delightful day. It's just been really, really nice. I did plan to fish this particular swing, so everything came together and it worked. We're not feeling like crazy, but we've done our job. So if you enjoyed it, give me that, I appreciate that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, doesn't cost anything, and it gets me out of bed and gets me fishing for you. So wish you all the best. More than likely see you next weekend, or literally just after. As I said before, I retire on this coming Friday, so with plenty of time on my hands. Got loads of work to do at home, but we will get out and do some fishing for sure. So yeah, nice common carp. Take care of yourselves while you're out there, and hope your fishing goes well too. Tight lines to you all. Thanks a lot for viewing, and I'll catch you very soon. This video I hope should be